Hello everyone, my name is Alireza Nikzad. I want to talk about my bookstore, which is located in downtown San Jose. My bookstore is Farhang, which is derived from bookstore in Iran, which means culture in English. And it's very much related to my concept. My concept is Persepolis, which is very historical and cultural empire of about 2500 years ago in Iran. I have a lot of inspiration from this historical center that I want to show in my bookstore, such as objects, colors, concepts such as power, purity, and peace. Also, in Persepolis, at a certain time, all different communities with different culture and languages would gather together in a specific place and establish social communication, which is one of the reasons why I chose to gather people in my bookstore to introduce Iranian culture to people with other cultures and language. Uh, there is an open space between second floor that inspired me to put my pop-up in the open space between two floors. And Iran had a high level of social culture, civilization, and human rights during that period, which many societies follows the example of progress. Inspired by such a culture, I want to show this progress in my project. Also, Farhang Bookstore has a very open, friendly, relaxed atmosphere. And my retail is Pitt's Coffee, that based in Berkeley with a good taste and aroma, a place to enjoy and gather people. Also, their pattern that they used on their cup is very relevant to my concept. Also inspired me to use for my pop-up to enjoy my customers while shopping. And my architect is Frank Gehry, who inspired me by using materials such as glass, steel, and geometric shape in my bookstore and pop-up. And the clutter can be seen in his unique work, which inspired me to use three sizes of glasses and merge them together and get a unique shape. The bookstore is located in downtown San Jose, and surrounded by restaurants, bars, shops, and offices. And it's the center for visiting students, staff, and local. And the process of my concept is inspired by the Persepolis plan and also taken from the detailed information that I have obtained by attending the site. And by looking at all the better information, I found a way to show my concept in the bookstore. And by following all the rules, pattern and sizes for all part of my bookstore for easy access to all parts and the convenience of people to use the place to read the books, easy access to the pop-up, I want to provide a good place for the good purchases for my customers. Also, the idea of my color is derived from my concept that represents many meanings such as friendship, tranquility, clarity, and so on. And by examining the location of my bookstore, I came up with the right proportion to use color to show my meanings. And the material board, I showed many material in terms of fit and how to use it. My material is fabric, paints, glass, metal, and wood, and they used with the level of proportion. And first floor, I demolished some parts and I create the space for my pop-up between two floors. And second floor, I create a place for reading area and enlarge the space a bit so that people could look around better. And for first floor RCP, I use pendant light for my lounge area and acoustic plate for my concierge area. And I have two recessed light for the my one section, and for my my pop-up I use the pendant light with different height. And I have some sketches to provide my idea. And furniture, first floor layout plan, it shows where the things are, like a sofa, and for second floor is two, like chair, coffee table, where is that? And circulation plan, it shows people how they can get there, they can get browsing, they can get their coffee and browsing, go to the maybe lounge area, and maybe they can go to upstairs, get their book, and go to reading area, and they can read their book and then leave. Maybe long section, it shows me west side of my bookstore and shows some part like a lounge area, cash wrap. And the short section, it shows the south of my building. It shows the stairs and two floors. And perspective of my pop-up, it shows the different height of my lights. And second floor, it shows my pop-up with the second floor too. And lounge for first floor area, I put a curtain wall to prevent the noise to there. And my perspective of the concierge, two views of that, and perspective and elevation of my concierge too. And I have a elevation as perspective of my second floor too. I have perspective elevation of my pop-up with a different high level of my pendant light, axonometric of first and second floor with the demolishing and the existing view, and elevation and perspective of my facade. And finally, I have my model, physical model, first floor, second floor, and facade view. All I wanted to was show the culture, language, civilization, and social connection of the country like Iran to another country like the United States, which can bring country close together. I hope this presentation was helpful. Thank you for being here and listening.